Just bear with me a second here. All right. I think we are good. Just give me a second to get things set up in camera. And we will just wait a few moments for some people to pop on here. Let's see, we have one. All right. Hello, 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 Carol. Just getting my comments up. Hello, Michelle. Just before we get started with tonight's video, I got some new product today that I wanted to share with you. Pardon me. Just to give you an idea of what it is, I was pleasantly surprised. This is the Celebrate with Tags bundle, and this bundle is not one that popped out to me, to be honest. Find it. Maybe I'll find it. There it is. Page 67. It's on page 67. And to be honest, it didn't look like too much to me, just looking at this. I mean, yeah, it's cute, but I thought, you know, I'm not too sure about that until I saw some stuff made. So I thought I had to have this bundle, and I'm going to show you, it's all stuck, the stamps. There's Happy Birthday, Made with Love, Merry Christmas, Let's Celebrate You, To and From, Be Jolly, and XOXO. So that's kind of fun in itself. And then there's some images here, some hearts and balloons and a mitten. And I thought, you know, that's pretty cool. So I got the dies, and I thought, man, this is a huge set of dies compared to anything. Like, look how tall that is. I thought, that's crazy. It's 9 1/4 inches tall. What is in here? So when I got home today, I pulled it apart, and look at all the dies you get. Like, super, super cool. So then, of course, I had to get out my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine and investigate a little further. And I die cut them for you so that you could see them. There's 2 candles like this, a balloon, a snowflake, 2 candles like this, the mitten, a large heart, and it has stitches around it, and then a small one. And then there's 2 greeting tags, a stitched circle, and a stitched rectangle. And then there was this die, and I didn't really know what it was. I cut this out with scissors because the only thing that this die cuts is those polka dots. It's designed so that after you cut out the tag, if you want some design on your tag, you can put that die on and just add the design to your tag. So I thought that was pretty cool. And there's 2 tags. There's this type of tag, and then there's this one that has, I didn't put it together so I could show you, has little sides that fold in on score lines and can make into a little pocket. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. I thought it was really, really fun. Oops, I don't want to do that, or they'll be sticking to my stamps. All right, I think we are good. Say hello when you get here so that we know who's here. All right. guess we will get started. Hi everybody, my name is Shel Anderson and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. I do short lunch break with Shel video tutorials Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon Central Standard Time. And I also do Facebook Lives on Wednesday nights at 6:30. Today, we are going to be having a play with the Kindest Gnomes bundle. I am absolutely enthralled with this bundle. I love it. When I first saw it, I thought, I don't think that's really my thing, but believe me, it's my thing. I have made so many cards. It's just crazy. Yes, Michelle, you can use those tag dies for so much. And I mean, you can make tags to hang on your bags if you're giving a gift, or for Christmas to put on gifts. Pretty cool. All right, so the DSP, the Storybook Gnome DSP, has images that you can cut out with the dies. And I cut 2 entire sheets, and this is what I have left. So this is what we're going to be choosing from tonight. And we are going to do some inked embossing, or it's not inked embossing, inked background. And if you stick around to the end of the video, like normal, I have another card to show you at the end of the video. Hi Janet, glad you could join us. And also tonight I am bringing in another stamp set. I'm bringing in the Campology stamp set to pair with this. So that is going to be fun too. So I'm just going to put all these bits and pieces aside except for the panel that we're going to do some inking on. Now, if you like, you can do it with a sponge. However, I like the look of blending brushes myself. That's my personal choice. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to pick up some ink and start off my paper and start applying color. And I don't know what's right or wrong. I am not a professional in any stretch of the imagination, but I like to do mine in a circular motion and just gradually build the color. And then after the color starts to fade, I kind of blend it back and forth a little bit. Like I said, I don't know what's right or wrong. This is just how I do it. And you can do it as light or as dark as you like. And you're aiming for about 1/3. And when I'm done, I just clean off my blending brush. And I just store mine in a bottle. Now, that was Sweet Sorbet. I am going to go to Orchid Oasis. And that's a kind of a purpley color. So I'm going to use my purple brush. Purpley blue. Now, this one is going to be, you know what? I'm going to wait. I'm going to go and do my Starry Sky. It's my darkest color, so I'm going to do that on the other end. And then I'll pull the purple in from the top so I don't have quite so much chance. I don't want to muddy the colors is what I was getting at. Carol, I just brush them off on the paper when I'm done. Like I have these. I have 2 4, 6, 8. I have 8, and then I have a bunch of just old ones. I just use these ones because these are the best. And I just assign a color, like I've got a pink, a yellow, a turquoise, red, orange, green, blue, and purple. And I just, when I'm done, I'll just rub it until there's no color left on the brush. And I call it a day. I don't worry about it. And I've never, ever had a problem. Okay, I'm going to set that brush there. I'm going to pick up the purple one, or purple-ish. And I'm going to go in from the top. And work my way down, and hopefully these colors don't muddy too bad. You know, if you take like a green and a yellow, if you mix the two, you're going to get a green and an orange, you're going to get a brown, and it looks awful. That's what I don't want. And I don't see a whole lot of difference in a little bit, but not a whole lot of difference in the coloring. Which kind of surprises me. All right, so that was Orchid Oasis and Starry Sky. And I've got ink everywhere on the stamp case. So we better clean that up. Hi, Shelley. Glad you could join us. All right. So that's my background. Now I need my Stamparatus. And of course it's buried. There we go. And you'll see on here that I have a couple of areas that are, there's a couple of little blotches there. I don't worry about it. You're not even going to notice it in the end. All right, I'm going to take this mat out because we don't need it, because I am using red rubber stamps. And I'm just going to put that on there. And I'm going to bring in the trees from Campology. And I'm going to go something like that. And when I did my first card like this, it took 3 or 4 stampings in order for me to be happy with my trees. So if you're not patient, you won't have nice dark images. Okay? So just be patient, and the more you stamp, see, that's almost dark enough there. I'll do it one more time just to be super happy with it. And there's a lot of ink loaded into this paper, let me tell you. All right, I am going to find my chamois, and I'm going to clean this stamp because I want to take it off and reposition it over on the other side. Something like that. We're going to do the same thing again. Do any of you have this stamp set or this bundle? I'm in love with it as I am. One more time. There we go. I'm happy with that. And we are going to clean that stamp up and put it away. That's all we're going to be using out of that Campology set. And while we're here doing some stamping, I'm going to take that off. I got a little ink on here I need to clean up. And I'm going to put this on. And we are going to find a greeting for our card. This time I think I'm going to use Warm Wishes. I think that will fit nicely on there. And this is just a strip of sweet sorbet that I had left over when I was cutting my... So I thought, yep, I'll just use that for my greeting. There we go. All right. I'll clean this up and put this away, and then we'll be able to start putting our bits and pieces together. All right. To build a scene. And why I wasn't what happened? What's wrong, Denise? Okay. Why I wasn't too concerned about these little splotches is because I'm going to put this little mushroom house in here and I'm going to cover it up. So I'm not too terribly concerned about it. And then this guy is going to go on some dimensionals. And I'm just going to use these edges. Waste not, want not, as my mom would say. All right, we'll save that piece. This guy is going to go flat. So I'll just put some Tombow on the back of him. And we'll pop this somewhere right about there just to cover up that little smudge or cover up my ink. There we go. And we'll remove the backs from these dimensionals, and I am going to pop this little guy right over here. And you'll see there's a little smudge there too. So twofold. All right, we're just going to let that sit and percolate for a minute while we put the rest of our card together. I have a Pacific Point card base, just a standard card base. And I have a mat in Sweet Sorbet. we're just going to layer this up on the front of the card, Shelley. Would be nice. And for the inside, I have a piece of basic white. And I'm just kind of matching my borders. So there we have a nice place to write our greeting. Now we're going to bring this in, and look how that pops. And I just had an idea. And I wish I hadn't put ink on here, or glue on here. But maybe next time. All right, same thing. Just match your borders as best as you can. Okay. And then I need my paper snips. Where are they? Oh, here's a pair of scissors. Great big ones. These will work. And I am just trimming down this greeting. And I am going to put this on dimensionals as well. Look at that, perfect fit. All right, before I put this on, I am going to bring in my white gel pen, and I am going to add some stars in the sky. And I am just randomly adding some stars. And you can do as many or as few as you like, because it is your card. I like to do some through the trees as well, so it doesn't look like you kind of stopped. Alright, now we will take this little greeting and pop that in place there. What do you think? Pretty easy, eh? Especially since we just used the die cuts from the DSP. Pretty easy. So that one just says warm wishes, and as promised, here is the one I did earlier, and this is Calypso Coral, Gorgeous Grape, and Starry Sky. And for this one I used the Fresh Freesia for the matte and for the greeting, and I just used different colored gnomes and mushrooms. So yeah, super easy. All you need is a blending brush and an ink pad, and you make these magnificent backgrounds that make you look super talented, and really you're not, because you saw the blurbs and the mess that was under there and you can't even tell. You know, it's really cool. I encourage you to try this and share your cards. As always, we like to inspire others. So give it a go. That is it for tonight, my friends. I will be back tomorrow at noon with a lunch break with Shel video. Hope to see you there. Bye-bye for now.